y'all doing today? Welcome to bout number 4.
We are super excited. We have two great teams, Los Anarchists Junior Roller Derby and Regina Pile of Bones Misdemeanors. That's pretty exciting.
Yes. My name is Puns and Roses.
I'm Ruby Rough and Tumble.
All right. And let's get you introduced to the teams. Los Anarchists in the black. 05 Ginger Snap Her, 100 Monster, 1024 Little Devil Rosie, 1230 Sam I Slam, 178 Frightening Lightning, 20 Thrasher, 23 Trick Z, 4 is Cherry Kiss, 42 Mount Crushmore, 44 Mini Maniac, 492 Maddie Mayhem, 52 Squash Bob Skate Pants, 710 Brazilian Smacks, 79 Lil Regulator, and 915 Electra Shock.
For Regina Pile of Bones, we have 013 Nutcase Nadia, 104 Trouble Clef, 171 Rolling Stove, 222 Sarah Seidel, 40 Depressor, 4040 Stow and Go, 406 T-Bomb, 442 Sriracha Sauce, 5151 Houdini, 56 Mac Daddy, 65 Tejuba, number 700 Young Offenda, number 8 Kryptonite, number 901 Crashity Jane, and number 911 Killer.
And for jam number 1, Monster is your lead jammer.
For Los Anarchists.
And number 56 Mac Daddy, your jammer of record for the Pile of Bones.
And it looks like we have Jammer 100 for Los Anarchists picks up 4 points.
Monster coming around for that second scoring pass. There's the call off. Defense holds 0 points. So that is a 7-0 jam in favor of Los Anarchists. Los Anarchists are the number 3 seed coming into this tournament. Pile of Bones are the number 6. If you were just watching the previous bout, you saw the number 6 upset the number 3. So, anything's possible here.
Anything's possible. And first jams do not indicate how the whole game is going to turn out. So we will see.
Oh, and there goes Sarah Seidel. Tiptoes on the inside line. Grabs lead jammer. And number 4, Cherry Kiss. Pushed in the front of the pack.
Still having trouble getting out. Some really solid blocking from Pile of Bones.
Yeah, that's Kryptonite and Crashty Jade. We see a lot of those two.
Yeah. Los Anarchists are out of the pack and preparing for scoring, but it is called off by Sarah Seidel.
All right. 7-4 is now your score after 2 jams. Next up, we're going to see Houdini in the white and Trick Z in the black.
This floor here is incredibly slick. We've seen a lot of pile-ups in the several games that have been played today. So these skaters, you can see they're skating on soft wheels. If you're familiar with Poisons and you're a skater, then that is what they are wearing and trying to stay up. But it's been pretty great watching these kids rely on their footwork.
And lead jammer goes to Trick Z. And Houdini unlocks the pack and escapes.
Trick Z calls it off, picking up 4 points.
Derby fans, or Derby peeps, if you will. If you were just in the men's room and you're checking your pockets like you're calling off a jam, and you seem to have lost your cell phone, and if you're in the men's room and you've lost your phone and you're just finding out about it now, please go to the front
Number
desk.
44, Mini Maniac, one of the aging out skaters for Los Anarchists, is our jammer for black.
Going up against Mac Daddy. Oh, and there goes Mini Maniac. Mini Maniac coming into the back of the pack on a scoring pass.
Ooh,
And, oh, big recycle there.
For Mac Daddy.
Yeah, Monster and Company. Huge drawback. Mac Daddy, though, powering through.
And the jam is called, picking up 7 points for a total of 18. Pile of Bones sitting at 4 points.
And next up, Cherry Kiss, Sarah Seidel are your jammers. Once again, 4-3 pack advantage for Los Anarchists to start this jam. Deja Vu and Company looking to hold back on Cherry Kiss. Oh, there was a force out. I did not see the number who did that, but that was a nice defensive move.
Cherry Kiss does make it on through the inside and heads around for her scoring pass. Meanwhile, Sarah Seidel is still stuck in the pack. Los Anarchists just holding her back, locked her into a defense position.
Nice defensive stop by Sriracha Sauce, but Cherry Kiss picks herself up, resets, and gets through for 4 points.
Nice little spin move, but still stuck behind her Pile of Bones defense.
Nutcase Nadia bracing that tripod. Oh, there comes the offensive help.
With the hit out to the inside, Cherry Kiss does call it off. 7 points picked up on that last jam.
And that was a nice offensive play there by Little Regulator.
Yeah.
All right, Frightening Lightning in the black up against Houdini in the white.
This is Houdini's second time jamming. Last time she didn't get lead and didn't get any points. So let's see if she's able to do that this time. Houdini pushing really hard in the back, but is still stuck by a 4 wall.
Frightening Lightning pushing hard at the front, spins, grabs lead jammer. Pack shedding blockers, now 3-2 pack advantage, Los Anarchists.
Houdini still stuck in a 3 wall, it looks like, currently pushing on that middle seam. Los Anarchists does have pack advantage.
Not anymore. It is now a 2-2 pack.
Ah.
We have a diet pack.
Houdini finally out and able to get through or able to start going through on their scoring position.
Oh, nice defensive play by Crashty Jade and Kryptonite. And Houdini sneaks in, grabs 3. And Little Regulator jamming for Los Anarchists. Mac Daddy jamming for the Pile of Bones. I believe this is Mac Daddy's 3rd time on the line.
It is. Yep. All right. And Mac Daddy through for lead jam.
Little Regulator, little aerial hop and spin is free. And there's the call off. 1 point for Pile of Bones, 0 for Los Anarchists. 33-8 is your score. Los Anarchists has been running a very deep jammer rotation. I think they've run, 6 or 7 different jammers?
6 different jammers. And this will be the 7th.
Yes, this is Little Devil Rosie, 1024 in the black, against 4040 Stow and Go in the white.
And Little Devil Rosie is recycled back and is working their way to the outside. She gets through for lead jam, but a big hit out. And that is Crashity Jane, their captain.
And we have a star pass to Crashly Jade, who goes up against Brazilian Smacks at the front of that pack.
She saw that her foot went out, so she is recycling herself back after she fell down there. Meanwhile, Little Devil Rosie continues to try and push through to get their points.
Nutcase Nadia, last line of defense here. Force out and recycle by Nutcase Nadia.
Four points for Los Anarchists, making it 37 to Pile of Bones 9. 20 minutes left in this half.
And we got Sarah Seidel back on the line for Pile of Bones.
This is her third jam.
And Mount Crushmore, yet another different Los Anarchist jammer. I believe this is what, number 8 for them?
Yeah. It's like they're all taking turns.
Yeah. So, Sarah Seidel, great toe stop work, barely holds the line. Mount Crushmore not taking anything for granted. Calls that jam.
Los Anarchists picks up 4 points on that one.
And yet another different jammer, Ginger Snapper, up against 5150 Houdini.
This is Houdini's third time out. And last time picked up 3 points on her last jam. Attempting to go on the outside, doesn't quite find a place, heads out and is stuck in the back with three Los Anarchist blockers. Meanwhile, their jammer has gotten through and is on their scoring pass. Houdini's still struggling in the back of the pack. Meanwhile, Ginger Snapper made it through the front of the pack. He's picked up 4 points. And calls it off. We'd like to thank our officials, Montana Mahler, the Jinja Ninja, Ultraviolet Blue, Snarkamedes, Ice Pack Shakur, Melanie, Guacamole, Brickana, Loud Llama, Doesn't Matter, El
Flacco, I believe.
Flacco. I'm not good at that. Margie Ram, Elemental, Lucinda Knickers, Red Miles, Tricky Ricky, and Zombie Dearest.
So let's see. Let's talk about these teams we have in front of us here. So Los Anarchists, the number 3 seed, their ranking was number 3 as of July 1st. They went.
I'm just about to roll the stair.
All right, we will actually be back in just a minute.
Big round of applause.
All right, there we go. Houdini is back. Thank you very much to the medics. And we are setting up for the next jam. With Thrasher taking the star for Los Anarchists. And 56, Mac Daddy taking the star for the Pile of Bones.
I always find it curious how teams are choosing to have this strategy of starting on the outside of the track I'm not sure if it's to not give away where their position's going to be. But we're seeing it a little bit in adult play and in junior play. I know Seattle Derby Brats does this quite a bit. So it's just curious to me.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things that sometimes it seems to work very well, and other times it just seems to not work at all.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just a skill that they've got to keep practicing and see how it works out.
And the other team, how they respond to it.
Absolutely.
Trouble Clef and company slowing down Thrasher. You have a big pile at the top of that apex. Deep pressure as well. Holden bracing that front triangle.
Deja Vu is doing some great bridging for her team and watching her jammer and saying, hey, we need to bridge up there so we can keep you in play.
Oh, big spin there by Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy coming through. Mac Daddy, your lead jammer. 50 seconds in. Great defense by both teams.
Absolutely.
And there goes Thrasher.
Mac Daddy calling it off.
Mac Daddy picked up one.
That's for Los Anarchists.
Oh, that's Los Anarchists grabbed one.
Any for
Pile of
Bones?
Bones?
Question mark?
I'm guessing not. I'm not seeing Elementa holding up any points, so we call that a 1-0 steal for Los Anarchists, who are putting Sam I Slam, yet another different jammer, going up against Rolling Stowe, jamming for the first time for the Pile of Bones. And Sam I Slam picks up a contact penalty.
And also a misdemeanor.
And an in-sub.
Yep.
Did not immediately skate off the track. So this is a 1-minute power jam for Rolling Stowe and the Pile of Bones.
Takes us back. 1 minute penalties.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
That was a big hit.
Yeah. That was Lil Devil Rosie. A huge hit.
That was a forearm.
And Rolling Stowe calls that. And that will give Pile of Bones some fresh jammer and a power start. That'll be Sarah Seidel taking the star for the next one.
Rolling Stowe did pick up 3 points in that jam.
All right, just under 16 minutes in the half, 46-12. Los Anarchists lead. We got 2-2-2 out there. Sarah Seidel for Pile of Bones.
We're having some offense opportunities for Pile of Bones. Hopefully they can get their jammer out. And they do.
Oh, no. That is a forearm penalty on Sarah Seidel.
That's a sad, sad day. Sad panda day.
And so Sam I Slam working up in the front against Deja Vu and Depressor.
Gets lead jam. Sarah Seidel just released from the box and will re-enter the pack.
And Young Offenda helping work that defense by the Pile of Bones up at the front.
Depressor's doing a great job with her skills there, moving her feet, rotating in, helping her tripod stay nice and firm. Offensive help coming from Los Anarchists. Doesn't do much good yet.
Yeah, a little regulator can put a hurting on, that's for sure.
Yeah, we saw that last jam.
So 2 points there for Los Anarchists. Great defense there by Pile of Bones.
All right, we got 48 to 12. Stow and Go and Monster jamming. Monster going out, dancing around, decide, nope, I better recycle.
Yeah, that was a good force out and recycle there by Squash Bob Skate Pants. And speaking of good force out and recycle, the long drawback there by Kryptonite on Monster.
Stow and Go is still working in the back of the pack, is getting hit out again by number 52. Again, Squash Bob Skate Pants, one of their aging out skaters. Lead jam goes to Monster. And Stow and Go does make it out to the front of the pack after removing the helmet cover.
I believe that might be even called a Stow and Go.
Yes. Stash and dash.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Stow and Go. Ha. All right.
All right, Anarchist picked up 4. Pile of Bones picked up 2. Bringing our score to 52-14.
And it is a 4-3 pack advantage for Los Anarchists.
Next up, we'll see Mac Daddy and Trick Z.
This is Trixie's second jam. It looks like she got lead as she did this time, last time as well. Mac Daddy is struggling in the back of that pack against a strong 3-wall for Los Anarchists.
Ginger Snapper with the drawback there on Mac Daddy.
Trixie able to get through the front of the pack using some nice twist turns there, doing a great job picking up their points.
Brazilian Smacks and Company just not giving anything to Mac Daddy. But up there at the front of the pack, Trick Z is deep in the sad place as well. Oh, here comes the offense from a little regulator.
As a blocker, I love putting jammers in the sad place. It makes me so happy inside. I love destroying their dreams.
And that was a little regulator heading to the penalty box. How does that not look? Pack?
I'm not sure what that penalty was. Mac Daddy's still trying to get through. Los Anarchists down to 2, then 3, still holding her back. The pack is really far drawn out. And out of play in the front allows Trixie to get through.
And that was deep pressure. Picking up a, looks like a direction of play penalty.
All right, so after a 20-point jam, Los Anarchists lead 72 to Pile of Bones 14. We have 10 minutes left in this half.
And that was some very stifling defense there. All right, Maddie Mayhem, yet another new jammer for Los Anarchists, who at this point have jammed basically everybody.
Maddie Mayhem out of the pack, ready to score.
And Rolling Stowe working the back of the pack, not having a whole lot of luck against Mount Crushmore.
And this, yeah, I mean, it looks like Maddie Mayhem, this is her first jam that she is jamming. Stow and Go out in the front.
So that's 7 points for Los Anarchists. Pretty sure I've never seen a team basically jam their entire roster.
I haven't either. It's a really interesting strategy that they're choosing to play.
And at this point, they haven't jammed Electroshock. And there might be one other person, maybe Squash Bob Skate Pants.
Brazilian Smacks hasn't jammed. Let me see.
Yeah, it looks like Squash Bob and Electroshock.
I think those are the only two.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
Which is still great.
I mean, it's a fascinating way to play it. I really like it.
Yeah.
I mean, after watching some bouts earlier where, teams had like maybe 4 jammers, they lost a couple of jammers to injury or penalty, and suddenly they're running on 2 gassed jammers and, some person who, maybe was a pivot but not quite used to jamming at this level, trying to like play in as a change of pace.
Yeah, I think it's good to give your jammers, have some relief jammers.
Yeah.
Give other people opportunity that maybe if it's a team that that you're going against, and instead of blowing out the score, maybe consider giving everybody an opportunity to jam. That also helps rest your designated jammers maybe for future games that might be more difficult.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you can jam 10, 11 people on your roster, you're not going to run out of jammers.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, if you run out of jammers, you just run out of a team.
That's true.
The latest offer cut track against Black Gamer. Officials have overruled it. Pile of Bones will lose their official review.
All right. Pile of Bones on that official review was looking for a track cut. Officials did not agree with that particular request, so Pile of Bones will lose their official review for this half for the next 9 minutes and 9 seconds. And there we go. Semi Slam against Sarah Seidel.
Sarah Seidel hops out the front, getting lead there. Semi Slam is still working their way through, does make it through.
And Sarah Seidel getting forced out and recycled. Long drawback.
Misdemeanors happy to let this one run long, like the matchup. Need to put points on the board.
And Monster unable to contain Sarah Seidel.
Picks up a nice set of 4 points.
Electroshock working some offensive blocking, now switching back to defense.
Semi Slam is still working in the front of the pack against the Pile of Bones 3-wow.
Deja Vu, Trouble Clef, and Deep Pressure just not giving anything to Semi Slam up there, except for, a couple of hits. And a Crushed Soul.
Crushed soul for days.
Wow, speaking of Crushed Soul, Squash Bob's Skate Pants.
Well, that's some good, being a good teammate or opposing team player, whatever,
Yes.
helping each other out. I think that's nice. It's good to see.
Little jammer, low 5 from 440 Stow and Go and 23 Trick Z. Trick Z, I think this is the 3rd time out there.
Yes, 3rd time out. Both jammers being recycled back.
It's a backwards skate. I feel like someone should be playing like Salt and Pepper or something. At least that's what they played back in my day.
Daddy Mac will make you
Oh,
jump,
boy.
jump. Crisscross will make you.
Jump, jump. Yeah.
Ooh, 23 getting out ahead as lead jammer.
That was a
Trick
nice
Z.
little spin move.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, crashed the Jade. The force out and kept the skates in. Trixie's like, nah, I don't really feel like doing the whole recycle thing.
Yeah, I already did that half the track, so I think I'm good on that.
Yeah, got 4 points. I'm done.
Yep.
Passes that responsibility off to Cherry Kiss, who's facing off against Mac Daddy.
Mac Daddy had a hard time last jam that they were out, so we'll see if she's able to get out of the pack this time. Cherry Kiss pushing on that really impressive 3-wall. You know, Los Anarchists has done some really great defensive work, and even though the score doesn't show it as clearly, so is Pile of Bones. They really have a good, solid 3-wall, and when they can put the jammer in the sad place, it's really pretty awesome to watch.
Yeah. Wow, great work there by Los Anarchists to separate out that defense, though.
Absolutely, that offense just looked really good.
That was Mini Maniac. Yeah, this has been some really high-level play by both teams.
Absolutely. Kryptonite is trying to help her jammer, but she's keeping her buddies in play by bridging those backpacks together. Mac Daddy is knocked to the floor and will be recycled back again.
Along with the altitude, it's definitely going to come down to endurance in the second half, I think. And this is a huge benefit, too, of having a roster.
All right. Both teams sending a blocker to the penalty box. 3-3 on the track. Ginger Snapper with the long drawback.
Cherry Kish also drawn back again by Kryptonite, doing some really great defensive work for Pile of Bones.
And we have just under 5 minutes left to play. This has been a very, very fast first half.
Absolutely.
Not a lot of stoppages. I'm enjoying it, especially after some of the other bouts I've been calling this today.
So 12 lead jams so far for Los Anarchists to 5 lead jams for Pile of Bones.
Make that 6, Rolling Stone.
That was amazing.
Getting underneath somebody's arms. I feel like I've watched Lauren Much do that a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Monster does get through on the outside. Roland Stowe having a hard time getting getting through the 2-wall, and does call it off before Monster can score any more points.
So that was a 2-4 jam in favor of Los Anarchists. All right, next up, Stow and Go and Brazilian Smacks.
This is Brazilian Smacks' first time jamming. All right, Stow and Go, this is their 3rd time jamming.
And Brazilian Smacks breaks through. Stow and Go, though, not far behind. About a half a lap. Oh, and that might be, yeah, it's a back block.
Ooh, gets called and got a power jam.
Yeah. Brazilian Smacks went right into the spine of young Offenda. So jam will go the full 2 minutes.
Some offense support from her blockers.
And Stow and Go.
This will be the biggest jam for Pile of Bones. Ooh. And
Stow and Go looks like picking up the back block. Yeah, also just got into the spine of a blocker.
we will see her again, though, given that there is over 50 seconds in this jam.
And that is Maddie Mayhem heading to the box for Los Anarchists. So 4-3 pack advantage right now for Pile of Bones.
Brazilian Smacks still working on second scoring pass, pushed out to the inside.
That was pressure. Great defense there.
Absolutely. She's definitely one to watch.
Yeah.
Jammer has returned from the penalty box, draws blockers outside, and is working on scoring some more points there.
Oh, and there is the whistle.
All right, another
So-
3 apiece. This is a 7-11 jam, pile of bones, much needed points.
I believe that is their first double-digit jam.
Sure is.
2 hands out, you are out of bounds. 12-point jam for the pile of bones. That's their highest scoring jam of the game so far.
Official review called by Los Anarchists.
For people who maybe don't have familiarity with
Little regulator talking to doesn't matter.
skated with Team Canada at the last Junior World Cup. So if you watch the last
Explaining,
Junior World Cup, you would have seen a lot of these skaters on that roster.
I didn't see a lot of repeat
What she
names
thinks
from that World Cup on this roster.
she saw. Zebras will hurt up and figure out what they saw. So let's see. Los Anarchists, number 3 seed, 12-1 record
Getting a hot tip from turn 3.
this past season.
There was a kind of a merge of the 2 programs, so we got a nice
They have
mix.
won GRDA tournament showing. Last year they were number 3.
What's interesting is Pile of Bones, this is their first time ever coming to JRDA Champs and one of our Canadian teams, which is phenomenal. It's exciting. We have a lot of new teams this season. This has been really great to see some up-and-coming teams.
Oh, yeah.
Their marketing strategy with their logos and design are pretty on point.
Well, I mean, you're watching the future of roller derby here.
Yeah, I think that they've done a really good job of, as I watch the teams that I work with and being able to see how they're developing and growing and their skill level has just been phenomenal. And they are derby. They are roller derby.
All right, so let's see. Pile of Bones misdemeanors. They are the number 6 seed coming in.
Okay.
They had a 4-5 record.
Those Anarchists were looking for removal of the backblock penalty against their jammer. Jammer had already scored, but sometimes you want to do that to remove the penalty if you're worried about the penalty count.
Okay, so let's see. Los Anarchists had been looking for the removal of a backlog penalty. That stays. So they lose their official review with only 55 seconds left. That's not a huge loss. All right, there we go. Sarah Seidel, your lead jammer. And Mini Maniac spinning through.
Sarah Seidel, this is her, she's about half and half for lead jammer going out. Little tangle up on the outside there. Draws her Sarah Seidel back. Meanwhile, Mini Maniac is able to get through, pick up some points, and is on her second scoring pass.
And Sarah Seidel forced to the inside. Spins around, got to skate out, had to recycle. Oh, Mini Maniac draws a track cut. So this is now a power jam
For Sarah
for
Seidel.
Sarah Seidel. And the period clock has expired, so we are just on jam time now. And there's the coach saying, call it. There's the call off. So there will be a power start for the Pile of Bones coming back from halftime in about 15 minutes. This has been a lot of fun.
It's been amazing.
I mean,
really
just the
good.
skill level of both these teams.
Absolutely.
great to watch.
It is. It's been really good, and I think we're going to see a lot of good derby coming forward, and seeing what next half brings us in the next couple days.
Oh, yeah. So far, it's actually been a fairly low penalty, clean game.
They're letting the kids play, and not over penalizing.
And they're playing a generally very disciplined game, both
Yes.
teams.
Yeah, totally agree.
All right, we have Sarah Seidel opening up with a power jam. All right, Mini Maniac standing in the penalty box. Mini Maniac back on the track. 4-3 pack advantage for Los Anarchists. And Mini Maniac out of the box, lead jammer.
Sarah Seidel still stuck in the back of the pack.
Squash Bob Skate Pants and Company. Oh, that is a direction of play penalty against Ginger Snapper.
Sarah Seidel out of the pack, but it does look like Mini Maniac calls the jam.
After grabbing 4.
Yep.
4 points on the board for Los Anarchists on that pass. Number 22 getting the line, Thrasher.
And we've got Thrasher in the black, Stow and Go in the white.
We saw 12 jammers in the first half of Los Angeles. Only 3 of those skaters have not jammed.
This is Stow and Go's 4th appearance as a jammer.
So if you toss that off, put that in bingo spot.
And Stow and Go making good use of that at halftime to rest up. Grab lead jammer.
Courtesy is Stow and Go.
Is working on her scoring pass now. Some offensive help.
That's Nutcase Nadia. And looks like, I think, Mayhem heading to the penalty box.
That would look like it.
And
Thrasher's still up in the front in that Regina sad place.
oh, yeah.
Give
That just doesn't look fun up there.
Mm-hmm.
Saskatchewan having to drop 1. So still 2 up there at the front. And that's Kryptonite and Crashy Jade.
Doing some great partner blocking.
Yeah. And extending out. Oh, nope. They've finally let Thrasher go.
They drew that puck out so far. So
And
Stow and Go calls it. Did pick up all 4 for 43 points.
Number 23, Trixie, taking the line for Los
and we have Trixie in the black, Mac Daddy in the white.
We got 1 in the box, the silver jam for Los Anarchists.
4-3 pack advantage for the Pile of Bones.
This is Trixie's 4th showing as a Los Anarchists jammer. Hit to the inside and recycled backwards.
Oh,
Ooh.
Sriracha Sauce takes a shot from Lil Regulator.
Looked like a interesting hit. Right, lead jam given to Trixie.
And there's a track cut call sending Trouble Clef, I think, to the penalty box. So that evens out in the pack. Now going to a 4-3 pack advantage for the Los Anarchists.
Mac Daddy does get out, so Trixie calls it off, but does pick up 4 points before doing so for a total of 119 to 43.
Rolling Stowe taking the line for Pile of Bones.
All right, Brazilian smacks for Los Anarchists, and 171 Rolling Stowe for Pile of Bones.
1 in the box will start for Missionaries.
And Brazilian Smacks tried the inside. T-Bomb denied that.
Nice disruptive offense being sent there by Monster for Los Anarchists.
Now we've got T-Bomb and Crashy Jade up at the front.
No pack is called, but they're still holding. Fascinating that they didn't get any penalties going that way.
Yeah, at the back. I haven't seen any
Yeah, they
penalties for out of play at the back of the pack.
right. And they didn't move up, so fascinating. Rolling Stowe is still stuck in the back of the pack. Brazilian Smacks, lead jammer, picks up 4 points.
Brazilian Smacks ridden out of bounds by Treble Clef. And we have a star pass to Crashty Jade. Crashty Jade blasting through that defense for 4. And there's a call off from Brazilian Smacks. Definitely did not want to give Crashty Jade another scoring opportunity.
Sarah Seidel up on for Pile of Bones. And Frightening Lightning for Los Anarchists.
Misdemeanors, and now they start this game 4-4.
This is the second appearance of Frightening Lightning. Last time getting lead jammer.
Frightening Lightning moving up. Might get it again. Oh, a little regulator heading to the box. So that is the Anarchist pivot.
Sarah Seidel recycled to the back of the pack. Weaving in and out, but that tripod provides her a little bit of static. Fall down, and we'll see what she can do.
Oh, there goes Sarah Seidel. Grabs lead jammer. Now the Los Anarchists trying to break into that defense.
Frightening Lightning still stuck in the pack, but Sarah Seidel able to get through for another 4.
All right, 3-3 in the pack now.
Frightening Lightning takes off the helmet cover, looking to make a pass. Her pivot is in the back of the pack, not quite aware of the need to pass. Sarah Seidel working on pushing those 3 blockers up and causing some disruption.
All right, there goes a little regulator. And that is a star pass.
It sure is.
And a little regulator dances through on the inside. And Sarah Seidel wisely calls that off. Picked up 6 points. Bringing Pile of Bones to 53. Los Anarchists at 130.
6-point jam for the misdemeanors. Brings the total score to 130 to 53.
Mac Daddy.
And Trick Z. Brief 4-3 pack advantage for Los Anarchists. Taking advantage, though.
Trixie is lead jam.
Coming around super fast. Oh, tries to go up the apex, but ends up climbing up Young Offenda's back. Young Offenda, though, grabbed a penalty for that.
Great catch all the time here. Great drawing by both the blockers for both these teams.
Pile of Bones blockers blocking all the way out of play. Had to relinquish and let go of Trixie and let her go around the clock.
And then we have
Great timed offense.
Killer the pivot back there, or up at the front. Playing some good defense.
4 for Trixie for Los Anarchists.
Coming back, looking to support Mac Daddy offensively. Oh, Mac Daddy. Gets a track cut.
And a track cut called on 56 for Pile of Bones.
Trixie picks up another 4 points for 12 so far.
First power jam of the second half. Los Anarchists take that opportunity. They want to ice the jammer. We got an official review now, though, for the misdemeanors.
All right, misdemeanors. I'm guessing they're going to want to review that track cut.
Yeah, one ref said nope, another ref said yep. So we'll see what happens.
That's sort of the opportunity, where you see the refs may have had different perspectives.
Absolutely. Give him opportunity to take a second look.
All right, so the winner of this will be playing the winner of the FOCO Jacksonville bout that will be happening at 7 o'clock Mountain Time today. Also at 7 o'clock will be Santa Cruz versus Kalamazoo. And let's see.
Misdemeanors official
The
review, gave a reversal on the track cut
losing
call, which
team
called
on
a
this
jam
one
there in turn
will be
3 on that
playing
end. The call was reviewed by the
the
officials.
loser
It
of the
was
Santa
approved.
Cruz
That was changed to the
Kalamazoo
last
bout.
argument, and they will retain their official review and also release their jammer from the penalty box.
So it does look like for the official review, Pile of Bones was asking for a reversal of the track cut call on their jammer. And they do get it retained. And so we'll see Crashity Jane, captain for Pile of Bones, on the jammer line against 100 Monster for Los Anarchists.
First time starting on the jam line.
Oh, my mistake. The loser of this one plays Queen City.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Queen City played Killer Bees earlier today,
Yes.
and Killer Bees took the win on that one. So Queen City, and they have an incredible cheering section. So I think, either one of these teams is going to be battle of the cheering, I think.
Oh, yeah.
20 minutes left in this half. 142 Los Anarchists to 53 Pile of Bones.
The official review is done. They retained, but they asked for the injured skater from the first half to be moved away from their bench because it's the opposing team. So
Okay.
that was the delay.
All right. Official review was retained. And apparently the injured skater from the first half, Los Anarchists asked for them to be moved further away from their bench. That was the official timeout portion of that.
Crashity Jane recycled back by Los Anarchists. Monster does make lead jammer. Crashity Jane pushed to the inside and recycled back by Los Anarchists.
Brazilian Smacks playing great defense in the back of that pack on Crashty Jade. Monster coming around for scoring pass number 2.
Hit to the inside by Sriracha Sauce. Crashity Jane struggling in the back of the pack still. Trying to go to the outside, falls. Sprawls out along the ground, but does pick herself up and is able to keep going. Monster is bending and weaving through the pack, does pick up another 4 points.
And we have a star pass to 442 Sriracha Sauce.
Monster picks up another 4 points for it looks like 16 points total, which ties for the second highest jam in this game.
16-point jam for Los Anarchists.
All right.
Who do we have next? We've got Stow and Go and Lil Devil Rosie are your jammers. 5 on 5. Oh, Stow and Go. Beautiful spin move on the inside. Stow and Go looking to go outside.
Oh, Stone Go called for a penalty.
That would be a track cut.
Mm-hmm. All right, Little Devil Rosie making it out of the pack on her scoring pass now.
Not lead jammer though, so this will go the full 2 minutes. Which I feel like the way the defense has been playing, I don't think either of these jammers really wants to go a full 2 minutes.
You know, I feel like the refs have been really generous with the out-of-play calls and no pack. So it's just been really interesting to watch how strung out the teams are getting. Stone Go has returned from the penalty box. Ooh.
All right, Stow and Go pulled the star, sort of faked the handoff to Nutcase Nadia.
And meanwhile, Little Devil Rosie came to the back of the pack and gets a back block.
And Ginger Snapper sent to the box as well. Direction of play call.
Gotcha. What we've seen by Los Anarchists, the 3 blockers, they're able to really hold these jammers quite a bit.
Yeah, these are very, very good blockers.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
And here comes Little Devil Rosie off the penalty box, through quickly for 4. I don't think anybody was really watching.
Nope. Jam is called. Los Anarchists picks up 12 points for 170 to Pile of Bones 53.
All right, 4 points for Pile of Bones on that.
And a number of these teams also have merchandise for sale, as well as we have multiple vendors for skate gear. The
And we have a timeout being called
gold medal ideas.
by, looks like Pile of Bones.
Yes.
And we've got S1 skates in the house and a couple other skating vendors in here, so be sure to check those out at halftime.
I think everyone in the venue who is a roller derby fan most likely already noticed we've got Smarty Pants at the Strong Athletic booth. Amazing, phenomenal skater.
And we are back to the action.
S1 booth,
Sarah Seidel
we have
up for
Skull
Pile of
Eagle
Bones.
and Lady Trample. So aside from just seeing these vendors
And
going
Cherry
through booths,
Kiss.
you get to go there and meet some of the greatest roller derby skaters of all time.
Sarah Seidel out for lead jam. Cherry Kish stuck in the back of the pack, but does make it through with a little help from her friends on the inside. Sarah Seidel now working on a scoring pass.
And there we go. Cherry Kiss into the pack now.
Just the third lead of the second half.
Sarah Seidel picks up 4 points.
And Sarah Seidel about to hit that pack on a second scoring pass. Cherry Kiss just getting buried in that Pile of Bones defense.
Sarah Seidel hit to the outside. Took a hot second to regain composure and then popped up and is ready to recycle. Oh, it looks like we had a penalty on Cherry Kiss, and so this will be a 30-second power jam.
I lost the penalty in the
Yeah, I
sort
didn't
of
see.
action over there.
I didn't see what the penalty was. She was in the Los Anarchist sad place. All right, Sarah Seidel does call it off. freezing the jammer in the box. But not before she picks up 8 points for that jam, bringing 65 to Los Anarchists 170.
8-point jam for Sarah
Yeah,
Sutton.
it's one of those things where I don't think it's really going to necessarily change the outcome of the game, but it's still a great jam and a great win there for the Pile of Bones on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they start off with a power start. There we go. Drew the no pack.
I am a big fan of the Canadian no pack strategy.
That is a very Canadian start.
And it's pretty great to break the pack early on before pack speed has been set so their jammer can get out.
Right.
Having blocked against that, it can be very effective, which is great. All right, Mac Daddy calls the jam, did pick up 1 point.
Bringing the score to 170 Los Anarchists, 66 Pile of Bones.
We are live.
All right, next up we've got Rolling Stowe and Monster.
Monster lead jam status.
Rolling Stowe deep in that Anarchist defense. Got a little bit of offensive help, but wasn't enough to break her free. Oh, there goes deep pressure. Ginger Snapper was looking for a track cut. Officials did not agree. There's the drawback now.
The distance that these Los Anarchist blockers make opposing jammers skate in a single game.
All right, so a little help from her friends. Let's see if Rolling Stowe can get out, and it doesn't look like it. Los Anarchists is just scooching back, stealing, and taking her space quite a bit.
Yeah. This is a tough defense.
It totally is. Monster has now scored 12 points. Make that 16.
Jinx.
Buy me a Coke.
47 seconds left in this jam. What was the high points? 20?
Yep, highest is 20, and
Monster just matched that.
yep.
All right. Sriracha sauce heading off, so there is no pivot for Pile of Bones to pass to. And Monster now has the highest scoring jam of this bout.
All right, making that 24 points thus far.
Another 4 points for Monster, the highest scoring jam of the game so far here.
Rolling Stowe still stuck in the back of that pack.
Oh, Monster with a little spin. 4 seconds left. And Rolling Stowe finally through. 28-point jam by Monster. That is really a Monster jam.
It is a Monster jam. That'd be one of the biggest jams in all of the games I've seen thus far. I've watched about 4 of them, and
I think that might be the biggest one of the weekend so far.
Absolutely.
If you take the derby name Monster, you better be a monster. And I think she just showed she is a monster.
Sarah Seidel
And
will be
Trixie.
and Trixie, yeah.
So it looks like a bit of a pack advantage for the Anarchists going into this.
Official timeout. So just over 11 minutes left in this game.
I gotta say, I'm loving the heads.
So we have 11 minutes
on the Los Anarchists.
left in this half. 198, Los Anarchists, 66 Pile of Bones.
It might take me into a different kind of mindset.
Yeah, it's been sort of consistent, this kind of 3-to-1 point advantage.
Yes.
Teams that are very smart.
It's been fluctuating around that for a while.
Their team, and they're just trying to impose their will on this game. And so far, Los Anarchists have had that edge, but the misdemeanors have been hanging with them. Every single play has to be a fight.
Yeah, they've been holding on this whole time, and you got to give it to them for maximum effort.
All right, here we go. 12:30 semi-slam. 2:22 Sarah Seidel. 4-2 pack advantage right now. Sarah semi-slam able to take advantage of that. Sarah Seidel, though, blasting through.
Sarah Seidel has been Pile of Bones' most effective jammer.
Definitely keeping that up. Fast pack, very fast pack. Semi-slam grabs 2 points and calls that off.
Points on the board for Los Anarchists.
And now they're at 200 to Pile of Bones 66.
Well, let's give some respect to misdemeanors. That
All right,
this whole day
4-3
still keeping up
pack
Well, I give a
advantage.
shout out for the headsets and the coordination of the Los Anarchists side. But what you'd love to see in the coach
Trouble cleft standing, so that 4-3 pack advantage won't last long.
Yeah, that's true. That is a satisfying feeling.
Oh, yes.
Is that semi-slam out there a second time?
It would look so. Yep.
All right. And that would be 56 Mac Daddy.
Semi-slam going back to back here.
Sort of fascinating to me. Los Anarchists have run 12 jammers
Mm-hmm.
and just ran a single jammer back to back.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
I
at
don't
this
know.
point, they're
Yeah.
winning. I'm not gonna judge the coaching or anything. I just find that fascinating when you've got 12 potential jammers to run 2 jams in a row. It's just interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know.
Sure.
But hey, whatever. It's all good.
Looks like Mount Crushmore out there. For
Mount Crushmore in the black, Stow and Go in the white.
So and Go had a lead jam last time they jammed.
Mount Crushmore, though, grabs it this time around.
Crushmore out for lead for Los Anarchists.
All right, Stow and Go.
Looking
Doing
for
well, the Stow and Go.
trying to pass. Her pivot says, no thanks. So and Go is recycled to the back of the pack.
Oh, Mount Crushmore. Great hit there by T-Bomb. Just enough to force Mount Crushmore out. And Stow and Go is gone.
Crushmore calls it.
Crushmore picking up 4 points.
Next up, Cherry Bomb and Sarah Seidel. Just over 8 minutes left in this second half.
All right, Sherry Kiss on the line against Sarah Seidel.
Cherry Kiss starting about 20 feet back from that jammer start line. But that extra momentum seemed to work out all right.
That's a lead for Los Anarchists.
Sarah Seidel, though, powering through, coming around fast.
See their team providing quite a bit of trying to get their jammer through, but not quite enough to pick up any points on this
Oh,
jam.
yeah, 0-0 jam. Great defense there.
On that final scoring pass. Inspirational. I hope my seniors are watching right now.
Well, if you're the coach, you could make it a work assignment, great
All right,
power,
Mac Daddy
no responsibility.
against Brazilian Smacks.
All right, number 56 on the line for misdemeanors.
Brazilian Smack signaling to her team.
Trying to push those 45s. Brazilian Smacks is really working on, hey, I don't want to be in the sad place. And in the sad place, she is getting stuck.
Yeah, deeply stuck. Both jammers are stuck.
Yep. Both of these walls are quite impressive. But drawing them to the outside, Brazilian Snacks then quickly moves to the inside and gets lead jammer.
Oh, Mac Daddy almost made it through, but just got denied. Mac Daddy getting some offensive help from a killer.
Does a nice little spin move to get through.
And 4 points for the Los Anarchists.
That's 4 points for Brazilian Snack. Brings the total score up to 208 to 66, with just over 6 minutes left to go in the game.
All right, Stone go up against Sam I Slam. Sam I Slam trying to sneak through on the inside. Met with a wall and depressor holding her back.
And Stone Go also recycled deep into the back of the pack.
Out of play means Pile of Bones blockers let go of opposing jammer. Provide some offense, and now we're ready again for Sam I Slam.
And then Ginger Snapper with the drawback, the recycle. All right, penalty box is clear.
Sam I Slam back in the pack, ready for a second scoring pass. Both of these jammers crawling. Blocker's doing a great job of holding these folks back.
Yeah, crawling, I think, is a very good descriptor.
Yeah.
I feel like you could entitle this to, so you want to be a jammer. Maybe this whole game. You guys have been phenomenal in both these teams.
Stone Go does not look happy to look to the bench and it's like, do I really have to do this again?
Yep.
Yeah, you do.
Sam I Slam picks up another 4 points.
A little regulator with the force out and drawback.
Sam I Slam needing a little help from the medics.
All right, Sam I Slam skating to the bench under her own power.
4 minutes, just over 4 minutes left in this game. 2:16. Los Anarchists against Pile of Bones 66.
Monster up on the jam line for Los Anarchists up against Sarah Seidel from Misdemeanors.
Monster up for Los Anarchists and Sarah Seidel for Pile of Bones.
Monster coming off that 28-point jam earlier. Monster heading towards the front of the pack. Sarah Seidel, though, is your lead jammer. Monster coming around fast.
Sarah Seidel. Oh no, the jam is called due to a down skater. This game has been incredibly physical for both sides.
And I would imagine that the high altitude is not doing anyone any favors.
Absolutely. My team, they played earlier, and some of those kids are really just feeling it. They're starting to feel it. You know, all the cross training at sea level still, you know, makes it hard when you come up this high in the altitude and having to play really intense games.
Heck, I'm worn out and I'm just talking about it. All right. There we go. Nutcase Nadia skating off also under her own power.
Let's also give it up to the fans. I think it's really important too here at a venue. Lots of people are watching other parents, kids play roller derby. It's really so great to hear those claps go up and to hear the support we see see a skater stand up and skate off the track, right? So shout out
Cherry
to the
Kish,
fans being very
Cherry
respectful
Kiss
today.
up for Los
Keep it up all
Anarchists,
weekend.
and Smack Daddy for Pile of Bones.
All right, number 4 on the line for Los Anarchists. Cherry Kiss going up against Matt Gaddy. Under 4 minutes left in this game.
Cherry Kiss working hard against the back of that defense. Not much space, though.
Seen quite a few more backline starts for the skaters in the second half.
Pile of Bones doing a good job of rotating and getting in the way of that jammer.
And here comes the Los Anarchists offense. After Mac Daddy gets through his lead jammer. Oh, Cherry Kiss, nice little apex hop. He's able to clear out and get free. 4-2 pack advantage right now for Pile of Bones. Oh,
Ooh, Cherry Kiss.
Cherry Kiss. That was a
Mac-
great move on the inside.
Mac just picks up another 4 points for 8 so far. This is Mac's best jam thus far. Another 4 points for 12.
And the penalty box starting to clear. Both teams now up to full strength.
So the loser of this game will skate tomorrow against Queen City at 9 a.m.
I mean, I think with 2 minutes left, we can, and a 100-something point differential, I think we can safely say that it'll be Pile of Bones.
I mean, I didn't want to say that, but yes, likely.
I'll be that person.
Thank you. Thank you for owning that for me. Great jam by Mac Daddy. Definitely their best in this game.
222 to 80 our score right now. Stow and Go and Sam I Slam. Stow and Go looking for the outside. Got a bit of a block, but not enough. Oh, Sam I Slam is through, but is not the lead jammer. Stow and Go could still take that privilege.
As long as they don't remove their helmet cover.
Yeah, that would be the thing. We've got about 10, 12 about 12 seconds difference between the jam clock and the period clock. So depending on how this goes. All right, Stow and Go has pulled the star. So this jam will go the full 2 minutes. We'll see if one of the teams will call a timeout or not
Very loud bridge call.
after the end of this jam. So this could be the last jam unless someone calls a timeout.
There isn't much room for interpretation. They will let you know what they need. It does show up for detail.
And there's the star pass.
Crashity Jane.
Yeah, Crashty grabbed that star and just bolted out of that pack.
So this will be a 2-minute jam. Crashity Jane pushing their way through on the outside, trying to find a hole. Meanwhile, Sam I Slam is recycled back.
Second time this game that Crashly Jays just 4 points after taking a star pass. Which you always love to see.
This has just been a grinding defensive battle.
Absolutely.
Electroshock heading to the bench.
Sam I Slam saying, not really excited about
There's only
this.
4 seconds left. Do I really want to do this again?
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right, 4 points for each team.
Will there be another jam? That
And
would,
that is it.
yeah.
All right, that was our final. So, unofficial scores 226 to 84. I think we can safely call this one for the Los Anarchists.
It's okay. It's cool. No one. It's good.
So following these teams this weekend, Los Anarchists will play the winner of Jacksonville and FOCO. That game.
So yeah, Jacksonville FOCO, the winner of that will play Los Anarchists tomorrow at 1 p.m. Mountain Time.
So you can This has been a great game. Fun to watch this. Again, Pile of Bones first showing at Champs. Hopefully not their last. And there's still lots of Derby to play in the next 2 days. So
Oh yeah, I mean,
it's okay. They've still got lots of games to go.
yeah, they still have 2 more games, and we'll see how they do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I would not be surprised to see them playing on Sunday at 1 against the Rosebuds.
Absolutely. And that'll be fun to watch.
Oh, that'll be a great bout.
Absolutely. All right.
All right, thanks very much. We'll see you again soon for whatever's next.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye.